If chaos had a soundtrack, mine would open with hospital monitors and my mother's shaky breathing. I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer at the prime age of 2. Chemo, radiation, the whole 9 yards. Even though I don't remember much, my body sure does. And when you survive something like that, people wrap you in bubble wrap for the rest of your life. Everyone means well, but it does something to you. You start believing that you're fragile. So I grew up in a body that both felt like a miracle and a cage. Every time someone said I was too much or too loud, I shrank a little to fit more in their version of safe. And the truth is, I was never built for safe. I was born with a wildfire spirit trapped behind glass. So welcome to Uncaged Chaos. This is where messy, unfiltered parts of healing finally get to breathe. Where we turn the wreckage into art, the chaos into clarity, and learn how to stop apologizing for being fucking human. Because let's be real, healing isn't a highlight reel. It's the middle part no one posts about. The breakdowns, the breakthroughs, the quiet, what the hell am I even doing moments, where you somehow keep going anyway. I'm Andy, part soft heart, part wildfire. And this podcast, well, this is my way of setting the record straight on what healing really looks like. Every week, we're going to talk about the messy in between, the parts of life that don't fit into self-help books or morning affirmations. We'll explore how to rebuild when life burns to the ground, how to stop performing and start becoming, and how to live untamed, unapologetic, and fully alive. So you ready? Growing up, I was always the one who felt way too big. My emotions didn't come with volume control. I laughed too loud, cried too hard, and dreamed way too wide. And people noticed, just not in the good way. So I made myself smaller, tried to fit into quiet boxes and polite smiles. I did what I was supposed to: school, rules, routines, but none of it made sense. It all felt like life in grayscale. Somewhere deep down, I knew I was meant for color, for chaos, for something more alive, but I just didn't know how to find it yet. I became what everyone needed me to be: the helper, the bright one, the peacekeeper, but inside, I was restless as hell. Then, fast forward, my body decided to betray me again. Stage 4 endometriosis. And if you don't know, it feels like being set on fire while also being told to just smile through the pain. I couldn't work. I couldn't move. I spent months basically living like our cat, curled up, waiting for the pain to pass. 2 surgeries in 6 months, dozens of doctors, a pharmacy's worth of meds, and still nothing. The pain just, it swallowed everything: my energy, my joy, even my will to keep going. There even came a point where I just couldn't take it anymore. So I tried to end it twice. Both times I woke up, still here, still in pain, and still pissed about it, honestly. But something shifted. Like life whispered, "You're not done yet." Now, I didn't know what not done meant, but I was determined to find out. So I decided that if no one was going to come save me, I'd have to save myself. So I started therapy, read every book on trauma and healing that I could find. I joined Facebook groups with complete strangers that somehow felt like my soulmates. And little by little, I started believing that I could rewrite the ending. We moved states. I rebuilt everything: new people, new rhythms, even new air to breathe. And as my body began to heal, I realized something brutal but honest. I was still living for everyone else. The caretaker, the peacemaker, the sunshine girl who made everything look fine. But inside, I was fucking screaming. And that scream became my compass. Every time I ignored it, I lost myself. But every time I listened, I got a little bit closer to home. And so I decided to burn it all down again. The expectations, the masks, the bullshit stories that said I had to be easy to love to be worthy. I stopped asking who I was supposed to be and started asking, who the hell am I, really? And that's what Uncaged Chaos is about. It's about me. Unlearning, relearning, falling apart, back home. It's the permission slip to be wildly and perfectly human again. And it's my way of sharing my journey with all of you. In future episodes, we're diving deep into identity, healing, relationships, boundaries, shadow work, the messy art of starting over. You'll hear the raw stories from me, from guests, and maybe even from listeners who've decided they're also done pretending. So, if you've ever felt too much, too loud, or too damn tired of pretending, this space is for you. This podcast, it's not about perfect routines or Pinterest-worthy healing. It's about the parts we usually hide, the grief, the rage, the softness underneath all of that armor. It's about coming home to yourself, one messy, honest moment at a time. And listen, I'm not here to fix you. I'm just here to walk beside you and help you remember you were never broken to begin with. Here we'll talk about all of it: the shadow work, the nervous system resets, the identity and learning, the wild, weird rebirth that happens when you stop giving a damn about being way too much. Because the truth is, being human is chaos, but it's also holy. And when we stop fighting the mess, we finally get to live free inside of it. So go out there, laugh too loud, cry too hard, love like you've got nothing to prove. Because the world doesn't need your polish, it needs your truth. So until next time, stay wild, stay honest, and keep breaking your own damn cage.